The first I heard was a friend of mine that plays in a band called Travis. He's from Scotland, and I hadn't heard from him in a while. He texted me. It said, "Chatroulette, you've got me smiling," or something like that. And I thought maybe it was Chatroulette. It was some French girl that he had texted me accidentally. And then everyone started saying that that was me. You know, 4 or 5 days. We were on tour, so it was really easy to set up then and send one back. We turned it on in the bus to see what was going on before it was all hooked up. And yeah, I was really surprised to see so many dicks, but. Then that becomes really not unusual after about 10 minutes because that's about half of what you see. I guess the weirdest thing that came up was probably the guy with the horns on his head was pretty unusual. I think anyone that will actually give you a moment, speak to you, that isn't looking for one specific thing is an unusual occurrence on Chatroulette. Oh, well, I think it's awesome to be compared to someone who no one knew who he was 3 weeks ago. The irony feedback loop is great when I can find myself in a position of doing odes to someone who really is very new to the public eye like that. I've been doing it for 15 years, so I think that's fun. It's just bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. I think he thinks it's fine. I think it's fine. People thought he was me when it started, and I thought that was fine. And we're just having a good time with it. And I hope that he finds a way to keep doing this, improvising songs. He's so good at bringing people in immediately. It's actually really difficult when someone's on the other side of the screen to find a way to relate really quickly so that they stay. And his way of doing it is very empathetic. He finds something about them, not just in what they're wearing or what they're saying, but probably even musically that makes them feel like hanging out. I improvise songs all the time live. I don't need Chatroulette to do that. And I've never really hung on on stuff that was a mainstream fad. It doesn't feel right. It's kind of like going to the mall. I mean, I like to go to the mall every once in a while, but it would be weird if I sat down with a thing of nachos and all day long there with the teenagers. You know what I mean? It's fun for a moment. It gives me a glimpse into the main world of mainstream YouTube users. Stuff that some of it I don't really even want to know. And yeah, it was a fun moment. I mean, I wanted to do this in a way that keeps throwing it back to the guy who had the idea of putting a hood on and doing this on Chatroulette. That's right. I'm not learning.
No.
I think it'd be obvious if anyone puts it side by side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He was obviously born with one name, was born with a hood surgically, or implanted on his head. He's only Merton when he's got that on his head. That is not me. When I put the hood on my head, I look like some dude who picked up the wrong size hood and actually put it on. But you can tell his is part of his skin. His is actually part of it. He doesn't have really hair. It's a hood.
No, I've talked to him. I've seen it.
Yeah. No, he's naked. You're seeing naked. That's he's not even wearing clothes. That's